This is a video response to Bloodymore J about his video The Death of Gaming, Mr. Moore. After watching your video, I could not help but think back to when I was playing Final Fantasy VII. The first time I saw Aeris die, I cried. And I had to work that very same day. I went into work and the only thing on my mind was her death, that event. I wanted to make Sephiroth pay for the crimes he committed, and especially what he did to Aeris. Final Fantasy VII struck me in ways that I didn't think it could, that I didn't know it could. That sense of the emotion of failure, having failed to save Aeris when she died. When you leave Midgard, the emotion of saying goodbye to the only town that you had ever known. The emotion of anger and annoyance when the Turks continuously hunt you down. It's just, Final Fantasy VII was emotionally touching for me, including Metal Gear Solid. One night when I was playing Metal Gear Solid 2, when Emmerich died, it felt like I had failed her. I cried before and after her or the dialogue scenes depicting her death, and after that I wanted to make Vamp pay for what he did to her. I just felt the sense of vengeance flow through me, and during that time nothing stood in my way. After she died, I wanted revenge. I wanted to make sure he paid, because I had a feeling that he would live after fighting him the first time. I had a feeling that I would fight him a third time, or rather a second time. But gaming companies during the time in the early 90s, early 2000s, they were daring enough to incorporate emotional events into their games, because gaming was still somewhat in its infancy. People were excited about the next gen consoles, for example PS2, GameCube, the original Xbox. People were excited about the very next road that gaming would take. Nowadays people just care about the online gaming. They just care about first-person shooters, sports games. Now don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with, I don't see anything wrong with buying first-person shooters or sports games. That's all well and good. But there's these other But there's these other games that you have to take a look at. Games such as The Last of Us, Fallout 3, an old game. That game struck me emotionally as well. I mean, the sense of isolation in that game, especially when you come out of the vault for the very first time, it just like amazed me to see a destroyed world and I'm the only one around. It gave me a sense of isolation. It's like, I was like, where is everyone? Is anybody out there? Hello? And I'm walking around avoiding raiders, scared shitless about the super mutants and the bugs running around. Oh. But gamers need to speak with their money. As a gamer, you need to speak with your money. A clear example of this is Resident Evil 6. When that game first came out, I knew right away that it was going to be a piece of trash, and it is a piece of trash. In the 4 months that it was out, it suffered a $30 decline. Everybody was trying to get rid of it. Nobody, at least here in my area, nobody could get rid of it because nobody wanted it. And I saw how Capcom suffered when Resident Evil 6 did not sell. That's a clear example of gamers speaking with their money. Hopefully they learned their lesson. Hopefully. I doubt it, but hey, I can always hope. But I think with these principles that Microsoft is introducing to the gaming world, yes, I totally agree with you. It's a drop of poison. And we all know how poison works. It works slowly but surely. And hopefully the gaming community will be immune to this poison. Hopefully the Xbox One, or the Xbox fail, I'm sorry. Hopefully the Xbox will fail. And the poison that has been introduced to the gaming system, or to the gaming community, I'm sorry, will be neutralized. Because gaming has a place in the world. Gaming is an integral part of the human race, or the human society, human race, human society, whatever. It cannot be replaced. It should not be replaced. It has an integral part, just like the movie industry, just like the art industry, just like the traveling industry, just like the entertainment industry. It cannot be replaced. I also forgot to mention the literal industry, the literary industry. Well, I just can't talk right now. But I refuse to buy the Xbox One when it is launched. I don't know how it is. I don't know what the price range will be in the UK, but here in the States they plan on releasing it for $500. That's $499, but if you include tax, then yeah, $500. I intend to be one of those gamers that will speak with my money, and I will go over to the PS4. But in closing, I just want to say that your video, I agree with your video, and I hope that the poison that has been introduced to the gaming community will be neutralized. I hope that gaming will survive this assault that Microsoft intends to unleash upon the gaming community. Take care. God bless you.